Hello and welcome to Parliament News. First news from the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha saw an uproar today as soon as it met for the day. Soon after the House expressed its condolences over the death of the Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro, the opposition members, including those from the Congress and the Trinamool, demanded that they wanted to speak on demonetization issue. Speaker Sumitra Mahajan declined their request, saying the matter could be taken up after question hour. The opposition members then trooped into the well of the House, holding placards and shouting slogans against the Prime Minister as well as against the government. Mahajan asked the members to desist from showing placards or papers in the House, reminding them that it was against the rules. Over 30 members, including from the Congress, the TMC and the left parties, were in the well, while members of the AIADMK were seen standing near their seats. Amid the din, the question hour went on for around 20 minutes and saw 4 questions as well as supplementaries being taken up. However, as the protest continued, Mahajan adjourned the House till noon. When the House reassembled, a number of opposition leaders, including Mallikarjun Kharge of the Congress, Sudeep Bandyopadhyay of the TMC and Mulayam Singh Yadav of the SP spoke. They pressed for the acceptance of their demand of an adjournment motion and debate under the rule that entails voting. They also demanded the presence of the Prime Minister during the debate. Home Minister Rajnath Singh said that the Prime Minister will speak on demonetization if the opposition wanted, but the debate should take place, for which the rule will be decided by the Speaker. Rajnath Singh, who spoke after the opposition leaders, said that it was clear that nobody was questioning the government's intentions over demonetization or imputing any mala fide. Amid the din created by slogan-shouting opposition members, he said, in fact, that the government was willing to listen to the complaints and suggestions of different parties that they have over the execution of the demonetization move. Rajnath Singh said that as far as the Prime Minister coming to the House is concerned, if the opposition wants, he will come and he will intervene. He said that the government is ready for a discussion. The decision regarding the rule under which the discussion should take place is for the Speaker to decide, the Home Minister said. He termed demonetization as a historic, bold and pro-poor decision taken to target black money in the national interest. However, members of the dissatisfied opposition rushed into the well, forcing the Speaker to adjourn the House till 2 p.m. Earlier, the Congress leader Kharge said that demonetization had harmed the economic system, the farmers, the youth, the laborers and women, among others, who are in distress. The Congress leader cited the incident of a union minister facing difficulty in paying hospital bills after his brother had died, and said that it was an evidence of the extent of the crisis. He said that there is only one way to break this deadlock, which is that the Prime Minister should come to the House and the opposition's adjournment motion should be accepted. Bandyopadhyay of Trinamool said the government must take initiative to break the impasse, as people will ask, what does Parliament stand for if it is adjourned every day? Supporting Kharge, Mulayam Singh Yadav said if the PM did come to the House on such an important matter, then when will he come? The farmers are facing a lot of problems, is what he said. Jaiprakash Narayan Yadav of the RJD called the decision impractical and anti-people. An AIADMK member said that the government should take the initiative to ease people's sufferings, while B. Mehtab of the BJD said that the onus was on the centre to take steps to break the impasse. Anand Rao Adsul of the Shiv Sena said that neither the Bharat Bandh nor the Akrosh Divas, which different opposition parties have announced for today, was visible, but lamented that the recent announcement of NABARD dispersing 21,000 crore rupees to cooperative banks has not been implemented. Lok Sabha has witnessed a virtual washout of proceedings since the winter session started on November 16 due to the protests over demonetization issue. Let's now look at news from the Rajya Sabha. The opposition continued to stall Parliament for the 8th consecutive day today over demonetization, even as the government said that the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, will speak on the issue if a debate takes place under a mutually agreed rule. Functioning of the Rajya Sabha was disrupted, leading to the premature adjournment of the House. Rajya Sabha saw 3 adjournments between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. before the final adjournment for the day. In the Rajya Sabha, soon after the House mourned the death of the Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro and listed papers were laid, Naresh Agarwal of the SP said that the nationwide protest Akrosh Divas is being observed today against demonetization that has caused hardships to the common man. Leaders of other opposition parties, including Mayawati of the BSP, Derek O'Brien of the Trinamool Congress, Sitaram Yechury of the CPIM and Anand Sharma of the Congress also joined in. The leader of the opposition, Ghulam Nabi Azad, said that the nation was seething with anger over the hardship and harassment caused because of the announcement made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on November 8. Soon, Congress and TMC members trooped into the well of the House, shouting slogans against the Prime Minister. The ruling benches also joined him by shouting slogans favouring the start of a discussion on the issue. The INB Minister Venkaiah Naidu rose to state that the discussion, which had started on the opening day of the winter session on November 16 and has not yet concluded, should be resumed instead of such disruptions of proceedings. The Deputy Chairman PJ Kurian agreed with the suggestion of Naidu, but the din continued, forcing him to adjourn the proceedings for half an hour. When the House met after that adjournment, the opposition members were again on their feet, shouting slogans against demonetization. The Deputy Chairman insisted that the discussion on the demonetization be resumed. Sitaram Yechuri asked why the Prime Minister was not coming into the House. The Deputy Chairman he said that the Prime Minister will come once the discussion starts. And he asked Yechuri how he knew that the Prime Minister would not come, while noting that it is already on record that he would speak on the issue. As the opposition members kept shouting slogans in the well, the chair adjourned the House till noon. And when the House reassembled for question hour, Azad said that he wanted to make it clear that 18 opposition parties have decided to observe Jan Akrosh Divas today. The Congress leader said that the opposition is observing the day as Jan Akrosh Divas. This is to highlight the anger across the country. Azad said that so far 75 people have lost their lives due to the government's decision to go for demonetization. Earlier, when Ansari allowed Azad to speak, INB minister said that he wanted to raise a point. Ansari, however, said that the floor was already given to Azad, and if the government has a point, it would be allowed later. The Treasury benches then created a din, prompting the chairman to adjourn the proceedings till 1400 hours. When the House met again at 2 p.m., Commerce Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, on behalf of the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, tabled a notification providing for exemption of central excise duty for the manufacture of point of sale. Soon after this, SP leader Naresh Agarwal raised a point of order. As he started, he made certain comments about the Treasury benches, which were objected to. The Deputy Chairman eventually expunged the remark after listening to both sides. Afterwards, Congress leader Anand Sharma raised a point of order, questioning how the government could deprive the common man of his own money in bank accounts by limiting withdrawals. He said the Constitution specifically says that a person cannot be deprived of his property by the government. Sharma said that there is no law under which this has been done and threadbare, and therefore it is illegal. Well, the Congress leader said that the Constitution does not allow even the Prime Minister or the government to deprive the citizens of their money and property, especially bank accounts. The leader of the opposition, Azad, said that this is the first time when such an announcement has been made, and the Prime Minister has not given a statement in Parliament. He said that such an important decision was announced after the ongoing winter session was called and before it actually began. He said that the opposition has demanded discussion over the move to demonetize 500 and 1,000 rupee notes in both houses, but in the presence of the Prime Minister, since he has announced the move. Taking a dig at PM Modi, he said that he can even come to Parliament Library for events and address every rally in Uttar Pradesh, but he can't come to the House. As the Congress's sloganeering followed, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, said government is ready for a discussion like always, and he said that the opposition has failed in its Akrosh Divas on the streets, so it was disrupting the House proceedings. Following the ruckus, Kurian adjourned the House till tomorrow morning. And with that, we conclude Parliament News.